Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sleepy Solaris here, and today we are going to be covering the new Guilty Gear Strive patch notes that should be coming out. The new update should be out on August 21st. So, apologies if I sound a little bit different today. I literally just woke up not too long ago, but I knew that if I didn't record this video and look at the notes for myself, I would inevitably get spoiled. So I said, let me just go ahead and record the video now and get up my fresh, blind reaction to these notes. So I'm hoping that we see some nerfs to offense and we get some defensive buffs. I saw that YRC was buffed, so that's already off to a great start. I also heard something about Super PRC being gone, which if that's the case, thank the Lord. It felt so bad not having one, so it would definitely even out the playing field for a lot of characters. So before we go ahead and get started, I just want to say that I will be streaming the new patch tomorrow with full ranked. It's been 5 years, but we are finally getting a full and complete ranked mode. Thank the Lord. But depending on how today goes, I might also be streaming the tower for one last run, so be on the lookout for that. Of course, we'll be doing some Oscar Wizardly gameplay, and we will be reaching level 4,000 today, which is pretty good in my opinion. Other than that, don't really got much else to say. There will be some timestamps in the description if you'd like to jump to certain parts. So let's go ahead and get straight on into it. Alrighty. Okay, 1.48, adding Lucy as a playable character. I listened to Never Fade Away a couple of days ago. It's a really good song. I haven't listened to these other ones yet, but we'll see how that goes. Added avatar stuff, okay. New dialogue lines, Souls Taunt and Respect. Round loss. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Asuka's victory sequence lines been facing Jacko, Sin, and Unica. I don't know what he's got to say about Unica. Yeah, this should do. Alright, so here's the good part. Here we go. Ranked match. Added a new online ranked match mode where you can compete against random opponents for rank points. So the first 10 battles for each character will be placement matches to determine their starting rank. So we got Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Vanquisher. That's a good amount of ranks. Now let's just please hope there's an MR system, just like in Street Fighter. That will actually push me to be more competitive in this game. That's a topic for another time, but long story short, I just found it so hard to actually try to get into that competitive mood in Strive because of how the tower worked. But let's hope to see if rank changes that. Each have their own ranks 1 to 3 with a final Vanquisher category. Once you reach the highest rank of Vanquisher, you will no longer be demoted and dual rated. Yes! 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 Here we go. This is what we needed. Some actual competition in ranked. DR is reset approximately every 3 months, and players who achieve overall first place and character specific first place will receive special badge rewards. Guys, I might be playing Strive a lot more. I really want to be one of the first ones to get that special badge. Let's go. With the addition of ranked match. Okay, online match has been changed to lobby. Ranked match has been changed to dual tower. The celestial floor and dual tower is now treated the same as other floors and is considered an assigned floor. Alright. Celestial challenge has been removed. Players cannot be promoted to the celestial floor through a rank update from floor 10. Even if they are, they can be promoted to floor 10. Players who okay, so people can't be cheesing, entering celestial and then going down to floor 10. That's good. The monthly reset will no longer cause demotion from the celestial floor. Rewards such as avatars, names, blah blah blah, reaching to the celestial floor will still be obtainable as before. Okay, so you can still get auras and stuff. I mean, I don't know who's gonna be grinding out Celestial like that anymore, but I mean, hey, at least you can get your aura. As of this update, players who have reached the Celestial floor will have their assigned floor set to floor 10. Tallied as is. Okay, let's be honest, we don't even care about Celestial, alright? ARCSYS, I'm sorry to tell you, but we don't care. Oh, wait, badges? Add Celestial assigned floor badges, which previously... Okay. Hey, I'll get Celestial just to get that new badge, alright? And then we'll drop Celestial for good. Alright, ranked points, ranked badge. Alright. Ooh, that Vanquisher badge looks really cool. Newly added features, players search light. Search for players. Okay, that's useful. Indicator to the opponent's connection type. Vote to cancel match feature. Add a block function when a game is interrupted. Yes. Yes. Hey, can we also add a block feature if people are rage quitting as well? That's a very big issue recently. I don't know what's been going on, but I've been seeing a lot more rage quits in Strive recently, and I don't like it. About indicator for opponent's connection type. When you're in a ranked match, the game will detect their internet connection, see if they're using wired. Okay. Alright, just simple and clean. Very nice. Vote to cancel match. If the game detects there's ping or rollback frames. Vote to cancel match feature. Awesome. You can vote by holding down the buttons, and if both players vote, the match will be invalidated and ended. Addition of block function during game interruption. When a match is interrupted due to a network error, a message window will appear to block the opponent. You can block the opponent by pressing holding down the button. Alright. Change the lighting settings for characters appearing in the battle stage council of 3. In ranking. Okay. Then that's just issues. Alright, so that's the ranked update. So far, I'm very excited. All I wanted to hear was there was going to be rating points. That's all I needed to hear, because it'll just keep pushing you to get better. So I'll talk about what I was going to talk about earlier. My main issue with the tower was like you all know how it goes, right? You could face somebody who's just doing their Celestial challenge to a literal Evo champion, and I'm the type of person where I have to get into the mindset that I know I'm going to be playing like really good players, because if I'm playing, some average or, beginner Celestial player who, I'm clearly going to beat, my mind just goes on autopilot for the rest of the day or just for the next couple of matches. And then when I fight somebody who's actually good, I'm like, oh crap, this person's actually good. And so, yeah, if I know from the jump that this person is like actually, they know what they're doing, and I know that all of my opponents are going to be like that, it'll make me stop autopiloting, because I'm like, okay, I'm in 1800 MR. The players here know what they're doing. That's just a thing for me personally. Just help me get into the right mindset, and it's really good. It's really good to have a goal to work towards, because once you reach Celestial, people don't really try as hard, right? Unless you're going for the auras, nobody's really playing to win anymore. And even then, with the auras, you could just farm lower level players. So it's been well known for a while that auras have no indication of skill. But yeah, so I'm happy. I just wanted to see the MR. The next thing that I want to see, and I did hear about a mod of this being available, so if it's still available after the patch, I'm going to go ahead and download that immediately. But the replay takeover system, that will make labbing in this game so much more easier, because there's so many times where I'm like, man, I wish I could go into training mode and recreate what just happened to me. I mean, yeah, I know I could do that manually, but it's a lot of effort. You have to figure out the specifics. If we could just have a replay takeover, that would just be awesome, and I'd actually lab in this game again. I have not actively labbed since I don't even know how long it's been. I've been playing off of game knowledge after just grinding tower for so long. So bit of a minor gap there, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really glad to see what we got going on here, and it seems like ranked is going to be really good. So I have no complaints. But now let's go ahead and move on to the battle related patch notes. All right, we have reduced the difficulty of. He's getting his combos changed again, guys. for the fourth, fifth major patch in a row, Soul's combos are changing again, isn't it? Okay. We have reduced the difficulty of combos in certain situations to increase the reward of successfully confirming based on the situation in the match. Crouching S now triggers a stagger effect on counter hit. It can now combo into the charged version of Night Raid Vortex. Previously, the counter hit slow motion effect made the move hard to convert off of due to highly difficult combos. This adjustment will provide stable damage when players successfully confirm it. Alright, well, it can no longer be cancelled from normal attacks and command throws. Can no longer be cancelled from. Wait, so you can't like do a startup of a move and then Roman cancel into PRC? Is that what that means? So that means that means no more PRC Potemkin Buster either. Am I reading this correctly? Well, I mean, he didn't really have much. I guess they made things easier for him. Good for them. Soul was in a good place anyway. Kai, we have strengthened the effect of Shock State to better utilize his inherent strength as a character. We've also revived the properties of Crouching S, which was used infrequently. Shock State is no longer removed when the opponent enters hit stun. This ensures that if Shock State is applied at the start of a combo, you benefit from it consistently. The first hit of Stun Dipper now launches the opponent, and during Shock State, the opponent will no longer tech on landing after the second hit. This allows for Okuzeme while using charged Stun Edge, making it easier to remain on offense. So hard knockdown Stun Dipper. Didn't he have that in the old games? We have expanded the hitbox of Crouching S forward. Okay, Crouching S. I'm about to say that's not far slash. Hold up now. Alright, is it? Oh, it reaches even farther than far slash. As an Asuka main, I hate this. It also causes less thought back, making it more viable option in neutral as it can combo into standing HS. We have expanded some hitboxes upward as well to address certain situations where combos were difficult to land. Alright. So hard knockdown. I didn't know so many characters had super PRC. I only seen it really on like Faust, Kai, and occasionally Souls, but nobody else really used it like that. May, we have revised the properties of her poke moves, leading it to more damage on hit more often. The reduced knockback of far standing S far slash means it can now combo into the S version. Crouching S now triggers a stagger effect on counter hit. On counter hit, canceling crouching slash into. This is a lot of reading. Instantly into the S version can now lead into a combo with moves such as overhead kiss and crouching K. Okay. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'll just briefly skim over it and then go from there, because it seems like a lot of characters are just getting easier combos, I guess. Alright, the opponent will no longer tech after being hit with Snail. Is Snail the charge move? I don't know what Snail is. Okay, Sickle Flash. Alright, so just combo consistency. We have revised the properties of Sweep, removing the frontal hurt box. This makes it easier. Alright. All right, Potemkin. Is this y'all day of reckoning? Or does ARCSYS love y'all that much to give y'all a second chance? We have revised the balance of risk to reward his moves at quickly close distance. Hammerfall has reduced movement speed and shorter duration. The Okazeme after Potemkin Buster and Slide hits differ now, making it easier for opponents to respond. The armor effect of Slide Hit has been removed. You can no longer go for a knockdown while enduring projectiles and pokes, adding more risk to the move. Mega Fist Forward has slower startup now, making it easier to respond with a standing P or standing K. Alright. The sword makes a challenge in the air, but now allows for additional attacks on hit. Okay. FDB has faster startup. The kick, the charge into FDB string can no longer be interrupted by character's 6P, making it a relatively safe option to return to neutral. Alright. He also takes more damage now. Slide Head. Alright, well, did Potemkin get nerfed? Wait, hold on. There's one thing I wanted to check. No, he didn't get the soul change where he can't cancel it into other moves. So I thought that maybe they was changing PRC into command grab for everybody, but I guess that was only for soul. If you guys know what that soul change was about, let me know, because I don't know what it was otherwise. Alright, so did Potemkin get nerfed? Well, he did indeed get nerfed. They nerfed his Oki a lot. And of course, he lost Super PRC. Flick is still unnerfed, though. So as an Asuka player, this is still despair. That's the one change I wanted to see. Just for Asuka specifically. Is it selfish? Yes. But I don't care. Alright? This is my character. I can be selfish when it comes to my character. I wish Flick would have gotten changed to not delete my cubes, but it is what it is. Other than that, I mean, Potemkin does look nerfed. I guess we'll just have to see if it was enough. But it seems fine to me so far. Faust, viability of poke effects, easing combos. Okay, so he just got combo changes. Wait. Okay, yeah, he just got combo changes. Made adjustments aimed at strengthening rarely used special moves and reducing the difficulty of certain combos. Artemis now launches on grounded hit. Oh, so now you could use it as like a dodge attack. Interesting. Tandem Top got better Oki. Okay. Alright. So Milia buffed, I suppose. Alright. Is Zato back? Is he finally out of jail? My bad. We have added the new special move Float and made adjustments to the Eddie life gauge. Float pulls Eddie back to the player's position and can be launched at any time. While Eddie has no hitbox during the launch, his trajectory can be altered with a button input, allowing him to be sent to various positions. Launching Eddie behind the opponent is a powerful tactic and serves as a new point for starting offensive strategies. Eddie life recovery speed has been increased. The time it takes for the gauge to fully recover. My bad, guys. Alright, we're good. The time it takes for the gauge to fully recover has been reduced by 1.7 seconds. That's actually a long. That's pretty good. Drunkard Shade. Okay, now has projectile invincibility. Okay, so now you can just throw it out against any projectile, and then if it bounces back, I guess if it gets reflected, good. If not, then you're safe. Nice. Okay, we also got Gold Psych buff. Eddie's life gauge recovery starts by carrying over the previously remaining amount. Alright. Oh, Oppose. Wait, they didn't mention Oppose. Oppose got nerfed? No, its startup got increased by 1 frame. The startup of the projectile intercepting hitbox has been changed from 8 to 7. Alright. Well, I mean, Zato's buffed. I mean, they didn't buff any of his buttons, but I mean, Eddie being better is definitely a plus, right? I don't really know exactly what Zato's biggest weakness was. I think it really was just his buttons being trash. Because once he had Eddie, he just had to basically stall or run away until he comes back. So I don't know if this will fix all of the Zato players' problems, but but I mean, it looks good. It looks good, but like I said, I just don't know if this fixes the core issue of Zato. So we'll have to see. I'll take some John. I'm about to say some Jonathan Tenay's opinions. I was watching him yesterday playing Zato. Like I said, it's still morning for me. I'll take some strong Zato players' opinions on what happened here. Ramlethal, please make this character be trash. Please. The mask off, guys. I'm on full Ram hate mode. Y'all saw in my tier list that I absolutely despise Ram. Please end this character once and for all. I want her to be trash tier. I'm sorry, but not sorry at the same time. Please, Daisuke, nerf this character into the ground. I hate Ram so much. Oh my god. We have made adjustments to limit her prolonged pressure strings. Bajanetto, I have no idea what that is. For the sword portion and decrease active frames for the explosion. Okay, so you can jump if the gap is not if it's not covered by RAM. Okay. The attack level of Ando has been adjusted, leaving RAM at a disadvantage on block. I don't know what these. I don't know the name of these moves. I play a Japanese dub. While this reduces strength as a pressure tool, the adjustment to a start and active frames makes it easier using neutral. Jumping HS now has shorter duration. Okay. Sweep has longer range now. Okay. Hitbox adjustment. Dang. Look at that. 29 to 6. Her JH got destroyed. Jeez. Guess I'm gonna be backdashing that move a lot. I think Bajanetto is her sword tosses. Okay. Decrease guard crush duration. Frame advantage on block against a ground opponent. 30 to plus 20. You know, as an Oscar player, I can't even say plus 30, plus 20. That is disgusting. Because I do that all the time. Hey, but there's a difference, alright? I promise there's a difference. They changed active frames from 15 to 10. Landing recovery changed from 10 to 19. Increased knockback. I don't know what Ando is. Is that her flip kick? I know Daro is the move where she like dashes forward and strikes like that, but I don't know what the name of these moves are. Character now moves backwards during the time freeze when activating near the corner. Oh, okay. Well, Ram did indeed got nerfed. She did get nerfed, but she's not dead, unfortunately. You know what? Any Ram nerfs are good in my book, so even though there aren't that many here, I'll take it. Leo. Make it more difficult to enter the stance from low-risk moves. Good. The opponent will now tech after getting hit with his DP. Okay, good. However, due to the reduced blowback distance, it is now possible to perform a meaty close slash. Oh. Okay. The attack power level has been lowered as well. Okay. Sweep has reduced horizontal. They're buffing a lot of sweeps. Like, this might mean Asuka's 2D might be getting buffed. Please. Please. That's all that's just one of the things I want, please. Alright. So he got nerfed, but he got combo consistency, I suppose. Nago, we have made adjustments to limit his potential for surprise attacks from neutral and strength of his close range mix-ups. Kamurayuki has been changed from a low attack to a mid attack. Beyblade is gone. Man, I can't tell you how much I hated that move. I'm pretty everyone did. Everybody hated low Beyblade. I love Nago, but that was some pure BS. Thank God that move is back to a mid attack. It is no longer possible to perform a mix-up. You will no longer hit the opponent while they're walking backwards in neutral. Thank the Lord. Standing HS has reduced horizontal blowback on hit. Okay. Adjusted how changes to defense based on the blood gauge are processed. Slight difference compared to previous damage taken. I guess we'll see when that patches out. Reduced. Okay, so Beyblade getting nerfed. Reduce the cancel window duration. Okay, nice. Nice. So overall, Nago did get nerfed. It's unfortunate, but hey, Beyblade Low was in the game for way too long. Thank God that atrocity is gone. I love you, Nago. I love you still, but nah. Geo, by making less frequently used moves more viable, we have expanded her neutral. I don't know what any of these moves are called. Except Soul Ponte. That's her, like, cross-up move. Alright, powered up, change startup. Whoa. 13 to 5. What is this? Septula? Is that her little dash thing? That might be her dash. Oh wait, no, this is an attack. Yeah, I have no idea what this move is, but no longer triggers a blocking pose. Alright, well, she got consistency buffs. Anji, the guard crush after Midare's block has been reduced. And now at least Anji at a disadvantage when blocked. Huh. So that's no longer plus. That must hurt. That must hurt. Imagine going from a move being plus to a move going minus. I mean, Eno players relate to that because heavy stroke the big tree used to be like +2. Crouching HS now gives Anji an advantage on block. Okay. Dang. Rip Anji. He goes from like being decent one patch to getting nerfed the next. They didn't have to do my boy like that. He went from +11 to -2. Oh. Increased knockback on block. You get nothing after that no more. Dang, Anji bros, I feel so sorry for y'all. I feel so sorry for y'all. At least you got a +6 move. Anji made her just used to get I don't even know, man. I just feel bad for y'all. Eno, we have added clear risk to powerful moves that were difficult to counter. The leap occurs faster than Mad Love Agigato. However, the startup is now slower. Okay. Hey, can we nerf her chemical loves so Asuka actually has a chance in that matchup? Appreciate you. Now, this makes it easier to intercept and predict it, creating room for counterplay. The knockback on hit has been improved to make it viable in combos. Oh, I thought that was her super. Okay, never mind. Now that the startup is slower, maybe we can actually 6P that on reaction. This make it combo and viables. Make it combos and viables. Make it viable in combos. Alright. Eno now moves forward during standing heavy slash. Alright, well. Unfortunately that matchup is still hit terrible for Asuka, but I guess it's just something we gotta deal with. Gold Lewis Jumping D has reduced active frames and a smaller frontal hitbox. The opponent will now tech out upon landing after Behemoth Typhoon mid-air. Okay, good. Behemoth Typhoon now... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. That's a bit scary. Alright, so they said, hey, Gold Lewis players, we ain't gonna forsake y'all like that. We ain't gonna forsake y'all. Okay, yes, people are taking more damage in this patch. Oscar probably won't. Well, he'll still be doing no damage, but thank you. I can't begin to tell you how annoying it was seeing people live like 10 HP or less. Thankfully, that's being changed. Alright, 10 frames to 4 frames. Yikes. Alright, and his super PRC is gone. We have made adjustments for rarely used. Countdown has a shorter detonation timing. Alright. Defense command can now absorb the explosion of countdown. Okay. However, if the explosion is absorbed by defense command, the hitbox of the explosion will disappear, meaning it can't be used to make an opponent block while you take no damage. Alright. Seems pretty fair. No longer hits after the end of a round. Alright. Chaos. We have adjusted some normals that were strong and neutral. Crouching S now has increased recovery. Yes! Oh, I hated that move. Yes, I hated that move so much. Yes. Good. Unfortunately, it still beats pretty much all my options at round start, but hey, I'll take the increased recovery. The shove move now decelerates faster and reduced range. Okay. To hit the opponent with this move, you need to dash in closer. The clone from Scapegoat now appears farther to the front. When used at close range, the clone will appear behind the opponent. Make it... Oh! That's actually pretty interesting. I like this. I mean... Yeah, I mean... That's a unique way to do it. Give yourself a wall? That's actually really cool. That is really cool. I wonder if you could do this, like, I mean, not in the corner, but almost towards the, like, I wonder how close to the corner you can do this, because it could act as your own wall for however long it appears on there. It's kind of like Biken's tether thing, where you're just locked in with the opponent. Y'all both gotta face each other. That's honestly really cool. I'm glad that 2S got nerfed, but yeah. Chaos is still chaos, but yeah. We have made adjustments to some low-risk mix-ups to make them less potent. The downward hitbox at the start of Yozansen has been reduced. So they nerfed the aerial backdash Yozansen tech. I remember when that first was a thing. It was really fun to do. And it didn't give you a combo back then either, so you had to use an RC. Back in my day, we had the RC for that the combo. And then I guess when I stopped playing, they buffed it to where you could get a meterless combo from it. And that gives you like almost 200 damage, or it gives you a lot of damage. It gives you a close slash combo, so really good. Crouching HS now has reduced backwards knockback when hitting in the corner. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Hiragi will now reset command inputs upon successful parry. Alright. The opponent will now be launched when transitioning into the locked cinematic upon hitting the second hit. Isn't that her big super? I don't know what that means, but okay. Alright, we're getting close to who we want to see, guys. We're getting close. We have made adjustments. Okay, so Oki stuff. The opponent no longer techs upon landing. Dang, so if you get hit by that bird. Okay. No super PRC for testing it either. Alright. Rock the baby mid-air can now hit aerial opponents in the hit stun state and has faster startup. Okay. Rolling movement now deals more damage when charged. And cruise combo damage. Alright. Sin. Alright. So damage reductions. And made his combos easier. Elcunt can no longer be followed up when it hits as a combo starter. Huh. This reduces the advantage. Okay. Making it impossible to land additional hits. Alright. I'll be honest. Don't really care. I'm sorry, Sim players. Good for you guys. I really have no opinions about Sin. He's just whatever to me. Crouching HS now leads into better match developments. ARCSYS has improved usability. The ability to call 4BA. I don't know what any of these are. Defense. Okay, so we got more. Okay, well, to call 13C. I don't know what 13C is. Okay, let me not spoil myself. Change the projectile properties of the first frame. Increase knockback. Launches the opponent. Okay. Alright. Seeing as how this was more so a system-wide balance patch, I'm not expecting much for Asuka. But please, ARCSYS, Daisuke, please. He doesn't need any more nerfs. Zato didn't even get any more nerfs. Please. Guys, I'm not even kidding. If Asuka gets nerfed, I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out. I better not see a single nerf on this list. Except maybe acceleration staff. And if that gets nerfed, I want to see compensation buffs. Oh, and let me guess, he's gonna get his defense modifiers nerfed as well. Okay, that I was a bit salty thinking right there, but it does make sense seeing as how everybody's taking more damage. I wouldn't be surprised if Asuka takes more damage too. Here we go. Some rarely used spells have been improved while the balance of mana gain and cost have been revised. This allows for more active spell use, broadening neutral options. We don't have a DP? That free... Yo! Hold on. The person in my comments, I was just talking to them yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to respond to them. But they were saying, what if Asuka's DP froze the opponent? I was going to respond and say, well, I don't think they do that because that seems like a Dizzy-only mechanic. But no. It freezes opponents. Significant advantage, making it easier to gain momentum. Okay, I like that. I like that. Low pass gravity filter now has adjusted blowback for its target and added a ground bounce effect. It now is easier to land additional attack, making it viable in combos. The problem was getting a combo in the first place. I've been finding more ways to use the repel staff, but the low pass gravity staff, I just have not been. I've not been finding any success with this. So I don't know. This feels like a kind of whatever change to me. Bookmark full order now costs less mana. Recover mana instant recovers more mana. Okay. Reduce the effects of Howling Metron by 1 and increase the number of Aquila Metron by 1. Okay. Recover mana instant. We have to see the numbers. We have to see the numbers. But give us alright, this might be asking for a bit much. But this is my character, alright? This is the Asuka. This is Asuka R. Quartz. I want 50%. Give us 50% with recover mana instant. You have no complaints from me. You'll have no complaints. Delay Howling Metron. Okay, phew, I thought that was a nerf. Okay, so it now freezes, but it's not a DP. Can now be canceled into special moves. But is it still like super minus on block? Reduce mana depletion during time stop. Okay. Alright. Not having a DP sucks. As much crap as I gave that DP, not having one at all is a problem. But we didn't get our defense modifiers changed. That's good. Okay. Also, Test Case 2 lost one more zoning tool, which I do not like, to be honest with you. They should have gotten rid of something else. Like, I don't like that. That's the one part of that I don't like. We don't have one more zoning tool. Like, this can't be really used for anything other than combos, I suppose. I mean, so they want us to combo into this, right? They just want us to combo into Aquila Metron, but it also still takes a lot of a mana still. It takes like 20%, so you need a good amount to use it. And I'm assuming that we can't get a grab, probably just like a 2k 2D punish, but or combo. Overall, I like it. I like it. I don't really have anything to say, but other than that, this is good. This is a step in the right direction. Test Case 3 didn't get nerfed. Explosion didn't get nerfed like how I thought it would. Like when I heard Guard Crush change, I was like, oh no, Explosion's getting nerfed. Nope. Acceleration staff is still intact, so we still have pretty much an unblockable. People are taking more damage, so that means even more chip damage. Oscar, he's not eating good yet. I ain't gonna go that far, but he is definitely going in the right direction. I like that a lot. ARCSYS. Now that was a little fist bump. You did good. Thank you for not nerfing us. Like genuinely, just thank you for not nerfing us at all. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. Johnny, we have revised his ability to quickly close distance and go on the offense. Make adjustments to his mobility. Dash movement speed has been reduced. Yes. Yes. It's not more difficult to close distance. Yes. Be a zoner. Be an actual zoner, Johnny. You shouldn't be that fast. Yes, I'm hating. Leave me alone. Standing HS has increased knockback. Alright. It is now more difficult to combo into Mistfinder or Wild Assault. Okay. Increases the risk of placing a card. It is now more. Okay. Good. The deal follow-up after Vault is now available later. It can now be more easily intercepted by high-hang attack. Oh, so we can actually 6p that move again? Good. I had to make sure I wasn't muted. I would have been so freaking mad. Far standing slash has reduced hit back, making it okay. These are some good Johnny nerfs. Deserved Johnny nerfs. Maybe I won't. Maybe when ranked starts, I won't be playing against 5 Johnnies at the very beginning. You know. All right, these are some pretty good nerfs. His backdash got nerfed. His movement speed got nerfed. That's fine with me. I like this. Hey, y'all, Johnny is still good though. At least I think he's still good. He's still decent. I don't know if he'll still be top tier. I don't know who's gonna be top tier from these patch notes, but he still seems decent. Elfelt. We have changed some properties of special moves. Chain Lollipop has been adjusted so the number of follow-ups is no longer reset when Here I Go is used. Oh, so no more resetting. Bomb got nerfed? It disappears if Elfelt's hit put into hit stun? A launch effect has been added when the strike part of the move hits. It can now lead to Okazeme even after hitting mid-screen? Okay. Command normal 3. I think that's the one where she goes like, yeah, then falls with her gun. Increase with the hit effect change to stagger. Alright. She got pretty nerfed. I think these are just nerfs. Ugh. That Chain Lollipop. No more getting reset. Hey, I know the super casual players are happy about this. The amount of salt posts I see about Elfelt by newer players, that's a full course meal right there. You ever want to laugh? Go look at noobs complain about Elfelt. It is the funniest thing ever. But yeah, I mean, she got better Oki, I suppose, so good for you, Elfelt, but she got pretty nerfed, to be honest. You can't reset anymore, so you only have 2 follow-ups available. And she already does basically no damage from them, so yeah. But don't they hard knockdown now? So, hey, she might still get something from them, but yeah, this looks like a nerf to me. Sorry, Elfelt. Okay, we have made adjustments to limit moves that allow for aggressive offense. Improve the usability of throws. Okay. The hurt box of frenzy and astonishment. I don't know what that is. It's been expanded downward. Oh, it's the dash. Wait, no, that's not. That's the hop. Okay. Okay, so we can actually hit her more easier now. Okay, good. Ground throw and air throw no longer deplete the jealousy gauge. Man, that was my one get out of jail free card. Just spam blocking. We can't spam blocking, but y'all know what I mean. Just hold down back, look for that overhead. Then she threw me. I'd be like, okay, well her jealousy moment's gone now. I'm in the clear. But now you can't even. You gotta find a way to escape or get her out of it. All right. All right. Well, Abba buffs. I think that's a pretty fair trade. That's a pretty big buff. That's a big buff. I think that's a completely fair trade. So yeah. Slayer. All right. We have reduced the benefit gain from counter hits. All right. Crouching HS. Master's Hammer now has increased recovery along with guard crush duration. It is now easier to punish if evaded with a throw. Alright. Increase attack level. Huh. This is okay. Sure, I guess. More recovery. Alright. Dizzy. Ugh, man. I've been sitting down for. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player and I'm not used to doing this much reading. Make long combat range more range, long range combat more susceptible. Her poking options have been improved. The active frames has been extended. The opponent no longer attacks. And crouching S hitbox has been expanded. I mean, great, I guess. I'm sorry, guys. Dizzy is just so boring to me. I've mentioned it before, and I really don't want to bring it up again, but I feel like Dizzy does not do anything unique that anyone else can't do, besides her freeze mechanic, and even that got partially stolen by Asuka. Even that got stolen from her, so it's like, okay, I guess. She's just better. Let's just put it like that. She's just better, but she's still Strive Dizzy. Venom. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what this character does in the first place. I've only fought against maybe like 3 good Venoms. And the ones I did play against just spam Stinger against me, so his balls remain after being struck. Wow, man has balls of steel, making them easier to reuse. Okay, he has better set play and he has better buttons. Good for you guys. I'm not reading all of that. I am not reading all of that. Good for you guys. Good for you. Unica. Okay, we're at the end here. All right, resulting in fewer adjustments. ATG. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's her stun dipper. This now makes it difficult to hit opponents attempting to punish from behind. Alright. And that is it. God, that was a lot of reading. This patch was honestly a W. This patch was like a, you know what? You know what? Hold on. I just want to look over the system mechanics again. So the ARCSYS stagger, wild assault changes. This patch was an 8 out of 10. This patch was an 8 out of 10. The only reason it's not higher is because I would have wished there were a bit more character specific changes, but adding in rank, adding in Wi-Fi mirrors, adding in, actually, you know what? We'll make it a 9 out of 10. We'll make it a 9 out of 10. There was nothing that I went in this patch. Like almost nothing. My main didn't get nerfed. Nobody really got, well, not nobody got really nerfed, but the characters that needed buffs got them. The characters that needed nerfs got them. The game looks like it's going to be in a much healthier state now. Wild Assaults being nerfed is great. Risk being nerfed, always good. Guard Crush did not get nerfed in the way I thought it was going to get nerfed, so Oscar didn't get nerfed that badly in that sense of that. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, the only way this patch would have been better is if we would have had more character changes, but this patch was honestly a W. Good job, ARCSYS. Like, genuinely, this was a really good patch. You added dual rating, so you'll keep the competitive, at least the ranked competitive aspect of this game alive. I probably won't be competing in any tournaments anytime soon, but I will gladly play to get my, what is it called, DR, dual rating, as high as I can. I want to be one of the first ones to get that exclusive, like, first place badge or something like that. So, yeah. Quality of life, and assuming there's no bugs or glitches, this was honestly a very good patch. So, ARCSYS, well played. I appreciate you for this patch. It took 8 months, but we're here. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this patch. Did your main get nerfed? Are you happy about ranked? Are you still planning on playing in Celestial? That's something that I'm curious about. Because now that Celestial, you don't even have the monthly reset. I mean, you could theoretically just stay there forever, right? I'm just trying to think, like, what's going to be the use of the park then? Besides, like, you know, tournaments where y'all say, okay, or one-on-one sets where you're just like, okay, let's go to the park. Yeah. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the patch down below. Like I said, 9 out of 10 for me. Everything, pretty much everything that I wanted besides like character specific stuff was changed, and this is a great patch. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure to follow the Twitch. I am empathizing that now. Listen, it's 10 o'clock for me. All right, chill out. I am saying this now because we are going to be having a very long stream tomorrow, experiencing and playing through the new patch, and maybe even later today if some things work out in my favor. So please make sure to follow all the channels, and I will see you next time. Farewell and enjoy the rest of your day.